Hello, my money friends. Welcome to another great Tuesday night live sale on the Skunky Junk channel. Happy holidays, everybody. It's Thanksgiving week. We're excited for that. Excited to spend some time with family and friends and have a couple days off of work. Not going to lie, that's a huge part of it. So excited for everything. We've got started on our holiday decorating here in the shed. Long ways to go inside the house, but anyway, we've got a jump start on the shed. So here we are. So welcome to our sale again tonight. We're glad that you are here. It's going to be a very exciting night. It's a Christmas night, and we have lots and lots of exciting, fun Christmas stuff for sale here tonight, and lots of festive things going on. We have a really special guest tonight, a first-time YouTube seller is going to be joining onto the channel. Good morning or evening, Viking Treasure Hoard. Welcome. Morning. Where did I come up? Morning. Thank goodness it's not morning. I don't need to redo this day. Anyway, we have an exciting guest that's going to be selling in a half an hour. He's standing by in the wings. I can see him down on the bottom of my screen, but you cannot see him yet. But our friend Braden from the East Coast is going to be joining us with a couple of items tonight. He's never sold on YouTube before, so he's making his YouTube debut, and we're excited for him. He's super excited. So that's going on tonight. Those of you, if you're new to our channel, we just want to run through a couple of things really quickly before we get started. We have quite a bit of stuff for sale tonight, so we're going to need to kind of move along quickly. Hello, Aaron. We're gonna move fairly quickly through items tonight. On our channel, we seldom do offer ups, so almost everything, in fact, everything tonight will be a straight priced offer, and so we'll give you the price on an item, and then we'll give you a letter or a number. If you want that item for that price, put in that number or letter into the chat, and that will go to you. We are a channel that honors and respects intent. So if we give you letter A and you mistype and you hit letter S right next to the A, we will absolutely honor that and give the item to you. We try to just keep our sales really fun and lighthearted here. So that's how this is going to go. So we ask that you do the same. Just be respectful of the people in the chat and the people on the screen. And we will all just have a good time tonight. So with that said, we are shipping from Washington State. When Braden, hello, Robin. When Braden is selling in a half an hour, he is shipping from Ohio. His mom will be helping him with shipping. And we will sort that all out. So if you purchase anything from us tonight here in Washington, we ship from Washington State, just south of Seattle. If you purchase from us tonight and you haven't purchased before, make sure that you send us an email at the email you see at the bottom of your screen, skunkyjunksean@gmail.com. And in that email, you should include your YouTube name so that we know we can line you up, and then your real in life name if it's different, and then make sure that you include your PayPal email address and your mailing address. That way we can get you your invoice quickly, and then we can once everything's paid up, then we can get you your items shipped quickly. We know that people buying Christmas stuff want to get their Christmas decorating done, so we want to get it out to you as quickly as we can. If you're joining us from last week, we're guests on Trisha's channel, and we advised you at that time that we were going to be gone for a week, so we wouldn't be able to invoice and ship. We will be doing that this week. So if you purchase items tonight, we will combine those with the stuff that you might have purchased on Trisha's channel last Saturday. Claudia K., one of my favorite people on earth. Hello, welcome. Glad you're here. Okay, so we'll combine all of the shipping. Shipping cost is not included in the price of the item. We ship as cheaply as we can. We usually use ground because it's usually the cheapest, and we use USPS almost always. I don't have any big giant items tonight. Every once in a while, if we have a big item, I like to caution you that those can be fairly expensive to ship because a lot of times it depends on the size of the box. Most of the stuff tonight should be pretty easy. We use media mail for books and things like that if we can. So anyway, enough of that. Let's get on with the sale. Let's start tonight with oh golly, I always have such a hard time picking off of the table. There's so many fun things back here. Let's do a pin. Okay, this here is a Hallmark pin. I think it's probably plastic inside there. Yeah, I'm sure it's plastic. Let's take it out. So there on the back, it says Hallmark, and it has that kind of a little pin back, and then it also has a hook. So I mean, it's not a loop, like you could use it for a, there, can you see that? Oop, there, it's a hook. So I don't know, I suppose you could use it for an ornament or something. I don't know. Anyway, you can hook it on something or you can pin it on something. Comes in its original package. It's Hallmark, and it's a little partridge in a pear tree with great kind of 70s looking colors, pink and red and teal on the partridge there. And then it says Christmas is love. That's just on the plastic package on the outside, and it calls it a cameo pin. The pin itself is probably 2 inches. Yeah, I'm getting good at that. It's about 2 inches tall. The pin itself is from, it's oval and it's 2 inches tall. So that, my friends, will be our first item tonight. This is lightweight. It should ship fairly easily. It is going to be $10, and it's letter A. 10 for A. A awesome way to start. That's what we've got there. A cameo pin, letter A. And you're marking down the letters, Carol? So we're doing letters tonight, but we have more items than we have letters in the alphabet. So when we run out of letters, I don't know, maybe we'll do like Chinese letters or something. I don't know. Oh, good gracious. Who knows? Here's a cool one. Claudia, you might like this one. Claudia, if you guys don't know Claudia, you should subscribe to her channel. She does some great sales. I love having her sell with me. We did that a couple of weeks ago too. Actually, last week, right, Claudia? Yeah, last week when I was in New York. She just has great little videos, and she collects a lot of glass. She does beautiful stuff in her house, beautiful displays. So watch her videos. Claudia K Vintage, friends. If you're not following her channel, be sure to do that. Anyway, so this is a blown glass ornament. So it's like hand blown. Lots of the old, like really thin glass ornaments are also blown glass, but this is like that thicker, like this is blown in a glass studio by an artisan. So it's an art glass ornament, and it's sort of a mauve-y, pinky purpley color. It's coming across pretty accurately on the screen. That really is about the color of this ball, and it's swirled, has kind of a lighter color, sort of a white swirl. So it has sort of a candy cane feel to it. It's not really a red, but sort of still a kind of a candy cane feel to it. Anyway, it's a beautiful ornament, and it's the size of an ornament. If I hold it up, there you can see that's about the size. Let's see. I'm struggling. I forget to look up my... Okay. No, it isn't. Oh. I thought you said it was 15. I thought that's what you meant. So which letter am I using here? Sorry. M. It's letter M. It's $15. This is why we ask everybody to respect the people on the screen. It's because we don't have the first clue what we're doing. We're just going to fumble our way through all night. Anyway, letter M. M for it's yummy glass. So this has no chips or cracks, anything like that. No scratches. The top is a circle of glass, and it's all intact. It's beautiful. It's not super heavy, but it is, thicker glass. It's not like a super lightweight ornament, like the ones that you buy in gross in packages, or from West Germany or anything like that. Anyway, this is probably a newer piece. Anyway, so there it is. It's $15. It's letter M. It is mauve. It is gorgeous, and there you have it. Hello, Book. Hey, Book, I still have your great big box. I have a great big box for you with that file box and stuff in it. So I've sent the invoice over to you, so if you still want that, let's do Ann and Andy. Raggedy Ann and Andy. Here they are. They are in a little golden book, those raggedy little fellas. So you can see this book, the cover has just a bit of wear, like where the blue has little white showing. It's just worn. It's not like torn, it's worn. The spine is in really great shape. And inside, I think I remember seeing, no, that's not this one. This one is in good shape inside. No crayon marks, no torn out pages, nothing taped back up, anything like that. The only thing it has is where it says it belongs to Joe Everett. And he got it for Christmas in 1977. The copyright on the Raggedy Ann and Andy book is 1977. So it was a new edition when he got it for Christmas in 1977. And that is going to be $5 letter X. $5 letter X for the little golden book, Raggedy Ann and Andy Help Santa Claus. So I'm not sure how they help Santa Claus. It's like the corner right there has been bent, sort of. Let's see. Well, anyway, there's Santa Claus. He's up on the roof, and he's looking like he needs some help. Not sure why he needs help, but you have to read the book and find out. But it's got really cute pictures. Christine D. She wants letter X, and Raggedy Ann and Andy, they're going to go live at Christine D's house. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Christine D. Appreciate ya. Okay, let's do a goofy one. This is just a little cheapy. This is a goofy little plastic girl. I didn't really want to take her out of her package, but it makes her harder to see if I pull it tight. She's got green hair. She's got this little plastic face. She's got a little kind of plaid body, and that's just like fabric over the top of plastic. She's holding some holly. She's got little funny little shoes. She was made in Japan. That shows on the bottom there, made in Japan. And on the back, this was originally purchased at Melissus Florist for $1.50. Seems like kind of a lot for however old this is. It's got to be pretty old, made in Japan. Anyway, there it is. She's just this funny little, and she's an ornament. She has a little gold string there to hang her on your tree, but she's in her original package, and I'm going to leave her in that just for you. She's $4, and she's letter G. G for green. She's the green-haired girl. Oh, G. She's green. Green of hair and green of girl. You want the letter back? I kept this one. Okay, so that's that girl. She's little, like a little ornament. Okay, set her up there. Book wants G. Book is gonna get the green girl. She's she looks like she belongs at Book's house, and she does. Okay, let us do Sonia. I'm sorry, Book jumped ahead of you on that one. Okay, let's do the green paper mache angel with gold. That's this one. So this, I wrote paper mache. It's really not paper mache. It's that weird composite stuff that all the funny banks were made out of in the late 60s, early 70s that are made in Japan. And it's that funny stuff. I don't know why it is. I always find that stuff and I always buy it because I like it, even though I can never describe what it is because I'm not sure what it is. But it's that weird kind of composite stuff. When you can, this one's sealed on the bottom. When you can see inside it does look like paper mache kind of. But they're like, you can hear that, right? They're hard. It's hard. So it's not like paper mache flimsy. Anyway, that's what it is. It's this little angel and she's got a little jewel on her hat. Not sure why she has a hat instead of a halo, but that's what she's got. And I'm not going to argue with it because she's an angel. She has another little jewel right there. That one kind of looks orange, and the one on her head looks red and orange and green and gold. And there she is, a beautiful vintage angel. Want to see the back? Shame on you for wanting to see the back end of an angel. But there's her wings. You can see her wings on the back, and there she is in the front. And she has all this pretty design work on her because she's a fancy angel. She's the fancy kind. She is not the plain Jane kind of angel that's boring. She is a fancy angel. So fancy. And so she is the tallness of 8 inches, 8 inches in tallness. And she is green and she is cool and she is $8. That's all. $8. I underpriced her, but that's the way it goes sometimes. $8, letter Q. Q for the Queen Angel. Maybe that's why she has a crown. She's a queen. Q, 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 letter Q. Q Angel Green. Here's your number back. Here's your angel back. Everybody is over here in the wings. Carol is my wife, and she prefers not to be on the camera. She does prefer to be part of our show. So there she is, hiding in the wings. But when I seem like I'm talking to myself, I'm talking to her because she's right there, right there. Okay, what should we do next? Let's do, I've got to mark these go so that I can figure out where I am, because otherwise I'm getting lost in here. Okay, we're going to do an elf music box because it's an elf and it's a music box and it is so cute. That was for you, Braden. Braden says, you always say everything's cute. Vintageous. Oh my gosh, Joni, hello. And Mary Dugan, welcome. Glad you guys are here. It's awesome. Okay, so this is one of those music boxes that you wind it up on the bottom and then it plays a bunch of music and it keeps playing way, way too long. So I'm sorry that I wounded it up, but I did. Okay, so there he is. He's just a little elf. He's kind of a bisky sort of a thing. So he's got some, smudges and things on him. You could do a better job of trying to scrub him up if you want to, but the cold paint you can see is having just a little bit of damage. So I didn't want to scrub at him too hard, but he's sitting here on a little mushroom with a little tree there. And there's, grass and rocks and whatnot on the bottom. He's cute. He just stands nice and still. His music box is in good shape. I'm assuming you could hear that play a little bit. What else can I say about him? Sometimes the music box on the bottom gets wobbly and loose. This one is not. So it just like spins around as it sings a song. There you go. And it's just a little elf. Again, is missing some little bit of the red paint here and there. But he's still super cute. He kind of just looks like he smudged his jeans, just like every other kid in Elf, right? And then he's got sort of like a little Christmas tree on his head. I'm not sure what the story is there, but apparently elves wear Christmas trees on their heads. And now you know, because that's the facts. There is one thing you need to know about this elf. Actually, not about the elf, but about the music box. This right here looks like these 2 leaves broke off at some point and somebody glued them back on. You have to look pretty closely. From the front, you really just don't notice it. I don't notice it. But from the back, when you're really looking at this stuff over before the sale, because you want to make sure that you know what you're selling, you can see that there is a crack all the way across. I think it was glued back on. See that? There's not much to see there. Anyway, it's all there. It's intact and everything, but it's just glued back. So in great shape, and there he is, little cute elf. He is, because of the damage on the leaf, only $14 and letter E. $14 for the little elf music box, and he's so stinking cute, and he's the letter E. And E is for excellent. Hi, Jen, welcome. Look at all of my friends are here tonight. I love it. Sonia, is it Sonia or Sonia? I had a friend in high school named Sonia, and she is just a dear. But she spelled it just a little bit different than you. So I'm going to say Sonia. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. All right, let's do this one. Another kind of goofy little one. This one is, let's see, Napco wear. Look at that. See this big N right on his bum. And it says Import Japan. See that? Import Japan, Napco ware. But normally I see Napco ware is like figurines, like ceramic. But this is like papery stuff. So it's like a little box So you can put a little gift inside there. And then it has this little lid and it's all yellow. You can see it's got like plaid on the bottom and then just solid yellow on the top. And then this cute little mouse on top. And he's like felt, his little felt ears, felt hat. And then inside there, it's probably like styrofoam or something. I don't know. Just lightweight, soft stuff. It's not wood and it's not ceramic. I just want to be clear about that. Even though it is Napco ware, it is not normal Napco ware material. It is felt. But he's so cute, right? So if you happen to be planning to get engaged this Christmas, you could put a little ring in there. You could do that. You really could. Or if you're planning to give a gift card, it will probably not fit in there. I don't think a gift card will fit. So no gift cards. But you could roll up some $100 bills and then you could give him to me. So that's the plan for that guy. He's just super cute. He's in really great shape. He was in a plastic bag, but it was kind of tattered. I think it was probably his original bag. I don't think he's ever been used, but the bag was all tattery and gross, so I just tossed it. So this guy is going to be $7. $7 for the cute little mouse. I should, I guess, tell you how tall he is, just because it's not clear. So he's about 6 inches, and that's from his head to the bottom. That doesn't count as a little hat because it sort of squishes up. So 6 inches from here to here. And he's just attached right onto that little box. Letter T. Letter T and $7. $7 for the mouse. Mousy Mouse Mouse Mouserson. Mousy Mouserson is letter T, $7. 7. 7, as in 7-Eleven. So if you want to pay 11, you can, but he's only 7. So while we're on the subject of mouses, let's do this other mouse. This one is a Joseph original. That's right next in line on the list, Carol. This guy is $11. He is a Joseph original. His little sticker is there. It's a little bit folded over on the end. That says Japan on that one. Whoop, look at that, Japan. And then on this one, it says Joseph original. Come on. Focus for me, please. Let's try this little trick. Is it Joni that does that trick? Somebody does that. I don't know. Well, everybody puts their hand in front of it, but that's hard because then you can't see what you're doing. All right, I'm a nut. I can't figure it out. It's just not going to work. There, Joseph Original. Applause, please. See, you had all that patience, and now you got the exciting experience of seeing the word Joseph Original on the back end of a mouse. It's worth the wait. Anyway, he's a very cute, I'm going to say she is a very cute mouse. They are a very cute mouse. They have holly on their head, and they have a little red scarf, and then they have a gift for their friend, and it's the gift of cheese. And you know what? I'm not going to lie. The gift of cheese is a darn good gift. Blackie Jr. of the future past. Hello, welcome. Hi, Gina Marie. Glad you guys are here. I don't do a good job of keeping up with the chat, so if you need something noted in the chat, Carol will point it out for me. Anyway, so there it is. It's just a little Joseph Original. You can see the size of it. It's the size of a normal little Joseph Original, and it's cute. That's all you need to know. You just need to know it's cute and that it's reminding you to send cheese for Christmas. What did I say the price on that was? $11. See, the last one was 7. This one's 11, and it's letter F. F, very fun. It's a very fun little mouse. And it is $11. F. F, 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 F. When I worked at the YMCA back in the day, way back in the day, when I worked in a classroom there, I had a little girl, and she had just emigrated. She was adopted, and she came from Russia, somewhere in Russia. And she didn't speak any English. So the poor kid, they'd take her to school, and then, for before and after school care, she's hanging out with us, and she doesn't speak a word of English. So she's learning. But so this one day, the lady that was working there with me and I, all of a sudden, we're like, what is that sound? And And there she was underneath the table with some sort of a little electronic machine that, it's alphabet machine, just pushing F, 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 F. What is that? F, 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 F. Anyway, sorry, that reminded me of the olden days. Sorry? The Napco mouse. That's the yellow one that you have. No, that I have. Thank you, Sonia. We gotcha. Letters aren't that important. Letters are only important if it's something really popular and a lot of people want it at the same time. Okay, let's see. We are going to do this, the gold sleigh brooch. So this is a gold sleigh brooch. I guess I just said that, didn't I? It's a gold sleigh brooch. It is by a designer. Oh, sorry. She was trying to swear you. Yeah, I don't think that was the case, but that was, of course, what Tammy and I both thought. Some kids like being really rowdy back there. Anyway, so this is by MYLU. I have no idea what those letters stand for, but I looked them up. They make lots of these Christmas brooches. And in fact, there's a kind of a whole series of these gold sleigh. Now, I'm saying gold. It's gold in color. I'm sure it's not gold, but it's gold colored sleigh. And it has... you can see it has red and green rhinestones on it, on the gifts up in the sleigh. And then the green that's on the swirly thing that goes across the sleigh there, that is like enamel colored gold, and it's purposely not like vividly gold. So there it is. It's just a little kind of fancy little sleigh. I'll show you the back. There you can see the pin. Let it focus. There it is. It's one of those you guys, everybody always talks about G clips and C clips and LMNOP clips. It's just one of those ones that you turn the little thing and the pin comes out, and you put the pin back in and you turn the little thing and it keeps it in. It's that kind, whatever you call that, that's what it is. And down there towards the bottom is where it has the letters. See that? Oh, look at that. That's where it says MYLU. So anyway, that's what this is. It's a $15 brooch. It's gold colored. Has some rhinestones. It's real pretty, and it's what you need for your wintertime entertaining in a pretty brooch. It's letter B. B for brooch, $15. B, brooch, 15, gold. It's that size right there. See, it's not huge. It's like the perfect size of a brooch. And it's letter B, and it's 15. There's your letter B back. Be back. Be back in a minute. Okay. Okay, we're gonna hopefully he's listening to me so that he can get ready. Braden, we're gonna come to you. We're coming to Braden, live to Braden in Ohio, and Shazam. Hello, Braden.
Turn your volume.
Can you hear me? Can I hear you?
Hello.
Hello. Hello, everyone. Say hello to Braden. Braden is the son of somebody that I work with every day, one of my very favorite work friends, and Braden is her son, and they live in Ohio, and Braden just loves this stuff. Braden is kind of a huckster. I don't want to tell too many stories about you, Braden, but he's the kind of kid where somebody gave him some Pokemon cards, and instead of like playing Pokemon and trading them with his friends and playing the game and thumbing through them and tattering them up and then shoving them in a shoebox under his bed, he goes out to the end of his street and sells them to the neighbors. So that's Braden for you. That's kind of tells you everything you need to know about Braden. So hello, Braden.
Hello, Sean.
What part of Ohio are you in? North part or the south part?
North.
In the north part of Ohio? What's it like in Ohio? Is it
cold?
See, right here where I am, it's pitch black, but if it wasn't pitch black, it would be rainy.
If it's pitch black, but if it wasn't pitch black, it would be really, really cold.
Really cold? Like how cold? Like below freezing?
Like below 30.
Yeah, Below freezing. Wow. And you guys already had some snow there, right?
Yes, we have.
Yeah. How much snow did you get?
About 2 inches is the biggest.
Whoa. Oh, that's cool. So it snowed more than once?
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Well, it hasn't snowed here. It doesn't snow in Seattle very much, Braden. We barely ever get snow. If we get snow, we get like Shazam, a bunch of snow for like a day, and then it all melts and we have a mess. Ah, we have another Buckeye in the chat. Deanna Church. She loves your hat.
And Proud American.
Ah, another fellow Buckeye. Wow, I got all kinds of Buckeyes in there. I don't even know what a Buckeye is.
A Buckeye is a nut that grows off a tree.
It doesn't? All right. Well, there you go. Now I know something. I learned it from Braden. Okay, so Braden, how old are you and what grade are you in?
I'm 11 and I'm in 6th grade.
6th grade. So 6th grade elementary school or is it middle school?
Middle school.
Yeah, I know the answer to these questions, of course, but I'm just doing a little interview before you get started on your selling. So it's middle school. So it's your first year of middle school, right?
Yes.
So how is middle school?
It's
Do you
going
like
good.
it? Do you like moving around to different classes?
It definitely feels not as same because last year I was online all year.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. So it's like back to school, back to being in a classroom, and you're at a whole new school. Shazam, everything's weird and crazy and
Yeah.
mixed up. Adjusting well,
Yeah.
getting it figured out. Yeah, it's nothing for Braden. He's super resilient. What do you got to sell us tonight, Braden?
All right. So my first thing, it's this little milk carrier from the U.S. Navy. It was in World War II. It has these little scratches. There was a lid, but I don't have the lid. It says U.S. Navy.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, I got to figure out how to get Braden to be the. There we go.
It says like U.S. Navy.
USN. Look at that. Good job, Braden. It was focused for a second there.
Oh, there. Put it back.
So they use these in the Navy and they put milk in them, which seems, makes sense, I guess. Like we all used milk tins back in the 40s and during the time of World War II and stuff. But
It's
it
scratched
seems
up
small,
a little bit.
right?
There's rust like around here, and there's a little dent on the top.
Just the tiniest bit. It's just like, it's enough to make sure that you know that it's old, right?
Yeah.
And it's not super heavy. Is it? Is it like aluminum, do you think?
It feels like aluminum. It was made in like 1946.
Okay.
40s.
I knew it was 40s anyway. Yeah. Cool. And it would have originally had a lid, but ours is lidless. But that's okay because somebody's going to use it to display, like put flowers in it or put plants in it or put Christmas ornaments or something in it, right?
Yeah, and they can
The
put
heck
in
with
the
that darn
basement.
lid.
Decorations.
Yeah.
So this is number 36. It's $25.
Hold it up a little bit close to your body so you can get a sense of the milk carton, just so we can kind of get a sense of how big it is. There you go. It's like a head size. So this would have been like, I don't know, like maybe a gallon of milk or something, right?
Probably.
Something like
2.5
that.
quarts.
Look at that. I forgot to put the Welcome Braden scroller down there. I fixed it. All right. So it is, tell us the number and the
Number
thing one more time.
36.
Number 36 and $25. So we were looking these up, right, Braden?
Yeah.
Tell us what we were finding when we were looking them up online.
When me and Mom were looking it up, all of these had the lid. It was like 50, 55. But since he didn't
like
have the lid,
$60.
he took off like a third of the price.
Yeah. Because of the missing lid.
Yeah.
So it's a great bargain. Great bargain. Okay. So do you have any family in the military, Braden?
My grandpa.
What was he in the Navy? What was he in?
What was he in? He was in the Navy.
In the Navy? Aha! So he should buy that.
Yes.
Do we have any Navy people in the audience tonight?
Proud American. Thank you.
Oh, proud American. That Delbert is the nicest in the whole world. Did I ever tell you, Delbert, that I had a dog growing up that looked just like the one that's on your picture there? Her name was Heidi. Great big old St. Bernard. She
Thank you,
was
proud American.
stanky. What's your second item, Braden? So Braden's going to sell 2 items for us tonight.
I have this.
And he's having his YouTube debut, and that was his first item ever sold, and it sold. So thanks to Delbert, we appreciate you.
So
That's
my next
awesome and
item is
exciting.
Betty Crocker's cookbook. It's in all the pages are like in really good condition, but there's this little dent right here, and it was made in 1969. Copyright, and it's just like a cooking book. Tells you a whole bunch of recipes, like there's cheese, bread, candy cane, coffee cake,
Cheese bread.
and then yeah. So Betty's Crocker's cookbook is a little dent.
With just a ding on the corner. So this cookbook, Mr. McBraden. I was not supposed to say your last name, but it's sort of obvious when that's your name on the screen. Anyway, Braden, that particular cookbook has been reprinted a bunch of times. So
Yes.
Do you have one of the reprints, or do you have one from the original?
I have one of the original.
That's right. This is a first printing of the Betty Crocker cookbook. And Braden, who is Betty Crocker? Sorry, you have no idea. She's some lady that made cookbooks. That's the answer. She's a cookbook.
All right, so this is number 47, and it's $20.
Yeah, and that's a good price, you guys, for the first edition Betty Crocker cookbook. That's a great price. Hold it up one more time, Braden, and see if you can show us the copyright on just inside there. Christine D. See, it's a good time of year for selling cookbooks because everybody's thinking about cooking. There you go. Now just hold it really still, Braden, and it'll focus. There you go. See, first printing, 1969, and there's no follow along numbers there, so we're quite certain that it's the first edition.
Thank you, Christine Dean.
Christine D. Okay, so everybody, Delbert and Christine, if you purchased from our friend Braden, note his email down there and make sure you send him an email. Actually, you'll be sending it to his mom, and she will help get that shipped off to you once you get invoiced and all of that. So she and I will work on that together tomorrow. So it's the emcbride23@gmail.com. If you can send your information there, Braden will get you a cookbook, or he will get you a U.S. Navy milk tin, or something similar to those two things, and they'll be coming your way quickly. So what do you think, Braden? Do you feel like famous and like really cool and all that?
It was really fun.
Good. So what are you going to tell your friends at school tomorrow?
I don't have school tomorrow.
Oh, no school tomorrow? Seriously?
I have
only Wednesday.
Break.
Oh, for crying out loud. Well, what are you going to tell your friends when you see your friends?
That I'm famous.
Famous Braden. Awesome. All right. Well, we will see you again next time that you are ready to sell with us, Braden. Are we going to make this a weekly thing or every other weekly thing?
Maybe every other week.
All right. Well, you'll have to talk that over with your mom. We'll sort it out.
Thank you, Sean.
Thanks, bud.
All right. Bye.
Bye. I love it. Ah, so cute, so fun. All right, you guys, let's move on to the next item here in the shed. We're going to go with Peter Pan record and the Happy Holidays book. So we got media mail, easy to ship. Okay, this is a record. It's a Peter Pan. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Look at the cute graphics. Great for display, or great to take out of its original packaging, put it on your record player, and play it at 45 RPMs. So there it is. It's a little Peter Pan original package, unopened record. That's the first one. The second one is this little book that somebody stuck a stupid price tag on the front cover and ripped it off. So that was dumb. But anyway, it's called Happy Holiday. And I am just not sure what to think of this book, but it's got all these things in black and white all the way through it. And it's, I don't know. I don't know. Travelers of the world arise. You have nothing to lose but your illusions. Too long have you been bombarded with travel folders in which every malaria-infested island is a Bali high, every bleak dole whistle stop a Shangri-La. So it's like, it like has descriptions of, like what you would see on Travelocity or something, right? Like, this is what it says. And then here in the picture, it's like what it really looks like. Proceeding north or south on Route 220, motorists leave the highway at the turnpike. So there's the car leaving the highway at the turnpike, upside down. I don't know. Some of them are kind of funny. Every room is an outside room. What do you suppose that picture is? It's an outhouse. Every room, an outside room. Yeah, it's an outside room. All right. Anyway, it's kind of a clever little book. Your family coat of arms. There's your family coat of arms. Anyway, it's a clever little book. Return home refreshed, relaxed, ready to go to work with newfound vigor. Anyway, there you go. So you get the record and you get the book, the Happy Holidays book, and the Peter Pan record, and you're going to get all that for $8. $8, a letter O. Letter O for the book and the record. There's your number. Set that down there. Okay, let's see here. Oh, what book? What year? I don't know. Ugh. Set it down on the floor. It doesn't really have like a, oh, here. 1950. 1950. 1950. Okay, let's see. Let's do this goofy little thing. New in package. Made in Hong Kong. So I don't know, what year would that be? I don't know. Whatever. It's the year of this. It probably doesn't really matter so much what year it was. You can see that it's cool. So it's just plastic. Everything in here is plastic. It's got plastic pine, it's not pine, plastic greens, plastic flocked plastic poinsettias, plastic holly, and then plastic Merry Christmas, which is glittered in gold. It's real gold colored glitter. Okay, there you go. That's what it is. So I have one of them on my wall right up there. It looks like that when it's hanging on a wall. And it looks like this when it's still in its bag. And there you go. That's what you get. So this little thing right here is going to be $10. And it's letter S. Silly me. It's letter S. Merry Christmas, letter S. We'll stick this in a big padded envelope and just ship it off to you. What year? What year? Blue Flamingo Mercantile. Yeah, I don't know what year this was made. I have no idea. Oh, it was for the book. Okay, sorry. Got it. Oh, so Blue Flamingo, you got the book and the record. Awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, sorry. I'm behind the times. So this one right here is letter S. It's $10. Moving on. Oh, okay. Well, Blue Flamingo, we'll just send you everything on the table. How about that? Let's see. Let's do the Poinsettia Tin real quick. This is $12 for the Poinsettia Tin. It is made by Atlantic Can Company, Delaware. No. I said that last time. Delaware. It's not Delaware. It's Delawana, New Jersey. That's where this was made. That's what it says on the bottom right there. See that right there? That's what it says. So it's the normal size of like a cookie tin. It's just white around the edges with, it's old, so it's got some scratches and whatnot. But it's in good shape, but it's got, little dings and dents and scratches. But on the top, whoa, Nelly, look at the graphics on the top of there. That beautiful poinsettia and the green, and then the dot red all the way around the edge. I freaking love this thing. So this used to belong to somebody's grandma, and she had a bunch of sewing stuff in it. So it's kind of all scratched up inside from sewing stuff. But if you want to fill it with sewing stuff, you do that. Or if you would rather fill it with cookies and send it back to me, I will eat the cookies and I will say thank you. It's $12. It's letter N, and it is a tin. That's what it is. It's an N tin. $12. Okay. Let's see. Let's do that. There was one more mouse. I meant to do all the mouses together and I failed. So here's one more mouse. This is a Russ mouse. A Russ mouse. He's going to be $6. I'm going to say that now because otherwise I'm going to have to forget and then have to look him back up again. But there on the bottom, you can see it says Russ. Hey, Russ. Hi, Russ. He was made in Korea. Doesn't say a year, but there he is. He's just this little, he's like, ceramic-y stuff. And he says, Merry Christmas on the top of his little hat. And he's holding this big candy cane and he's just as happy as can be. I think he's a mouse. He's got kind of a longish little tail back there. I don't know. You could call him a bear or something too, I suppose. But I'm pretty sure he's a mouse. I'm calling him a mouse. He's a Russ mouse, and he's little. He's a little guy. He's super cute. He is $6. He's letter D, and that's the end of the story. Duh. He's a mouse. And he's $6. See him? Do you like him? Do you want him? He can come live at your house. He has kind of a funny bum. When he sits down, he kind of rocks just a little bit. It's not super flat down there. Kind of like mine. A little bit of extra padding on his bum. Let's do this goofy little Mrs. Claus. Where is she at on the list? Mrs. Claus, plastic in original package. She says, Christmas Queen, Gordon Industries, Chicago, Illinois, made in Hong Kong. Back when they did 3 letters for the state, the state. Anyway, there she is. She's just this funny little plastic Mrs. Claus. She's got one of those plastic flocked bodies and flocked hats. And there she is on the back. She's got a little gold string on her head so you can hang her up right on your tree and you can have the most beautiful little Mrs. Claus with Harry Potter glasses that are made out of gold paper. Anyway, there she is. That's what she is. She is $5 and she is a letter R. She's very rowdy, that Mrs. Claus. There you have it. She's kind of cute, little vintage. We saw when we went to the what's it called? The junk hunt. We saw quite a few of those kinds of things. Never in the original packaging. Somebody wrote a number, and I'm assuming they were selling it for this price. I'll just show you. I was covering it up. It says 75. So somebody along the line somewhere probably sold this for 75 cents at a garage sale or something. I got it in a whole lot of other stuff. So anyway, she's made in Hong Kong. But she, anyway, they were selling these like shockingly high. And I sold a few weeks ago the little Santa ones that are a little bit smaller than her. And I sold them apparently way too cheap. Because at the Great Junk Hunt, they were selling them for like 3 times what I was selling them for. But I think my price was a little bit more fair. Thank you, Blue Flamingo. It's going to come your way. Awesome. Okay, do you guys is Jen still here? Paging Jen? Jen to the front desk, please. Jen Eads to the front desk. Jen likes this plastic Christmas greenery, just like I do. And she has a special word for it. But anyway, this is Trashtastic, using Jen's word. It's Trashtastic plastic greens. And this is just a bag of random odds and ends of mostly holly. So there's one bigger one in here, which I think it's probably missing a leaf. It sort of looks like it should have another leaf. But, if you tuck these into things, it doesn't make any difference in the end. And then there's this cute one, which is a candle ring. So you can stick your candle in there. Whoop, like that. And then it's a candle ring. Or if you want to get engaged on Christmas, this would make an absolutely adorable engagement ring. Look at me. See? Anyway, so there's that. And then there's a bunch of random extra pieces of holly, and you know they're like in pieces, kind of 3 and 4 and 5 leaves and whatnot. So this one's kind of more perfect. They're not in perfect shape. This one has no berries, it's just a couple leaves. Anyway, it's just a mix of stuff, right? And you're going to use these if you like to do you know, make little Christmas doodads and things, and you like to add a little bit of greenery into them. These are perfect. They're a bunch of little things that you can use to add to stuff. Oh, it's on the list right here. It's right above Mrs. Claus. No, it isn't. I lied. It's not there. It's 2 above that. Number 25 on the list. Okay, so it's the bag of plastic Christmas green bits and pieces, and it's $10 for all those there pieces. There you go. That's what you get. You get all those little bits and pieces in a bag that has a hole. That's what you get. So again, it's $10, and it is a letter I. Letter I for all the bits and pieces, bits and bobs, and do's and don'ts, and little things. Okay, let's do this guy. I like this guy a lot. I like him a lot. He is an Unesco Ray Calf. That's who makes him. He's a little boy. He's not bisque, he's glazed, and he has that kind of pastel look to him. And he's that glaze that is so soft, like it feels so good to feel it. Anyway, there he is. He's standing there in his little jammies with his stocking, and he's getting ready to hang it on the tree, or hang it on the fireplace, so that Santa can come fill it all up with a new teddy bear, because this one's on the floor, so it's dirty now. And there's his little stocking, his little candy cane, and he's just got this cute little pixie little face. And there's his back with his little jammy flap, and he's like this real pastel blue. Excuse me. His face is fairly white. I mean, it's coming across pretty close to true on the screen. That's about what the colors are. And he is the normal size of a normal figurine. So like 6 inches. That's what he is. He's 6 inches. And he is $18. That's what he is. Oh, let me show you his no chips, no cracks, nothing like that. He's in perfect shape. There's the little words on the bottom that tell you that he's an Unesco Ray Calf piece. Does it have a year? I think it does have a year. 1990. Oh my gosh, that was a great year. 1990 Ray Calf ink. Made in Japan. That was the year I graduated from high school. All that very long time ago, this guy was made. He's been sitting on somebody's counter every Christmas since, and then wrapped carefully in a box and never chipped and never cracked, and he's $18, letter H. Hello, says the little boy. Happy Halloween. And ho, ho, ho. Letter H, $18. Happy Halloween. Let's do another angel. Should we do an angel? You guys, okay, so I've been doing this for a little while now. And, you know, I found a lot of stuff. Like, these shelves are packed with stuff. There's stuff piled up back there. That dresser chest there is chock full. I've got a whole room inside that's full. I've got some buckets out in the garage. I'm like, I got a lot of stuff. But tonight I'm selling one of my favorite things that I found of all those things, even including all the stuff that I've already sold. I've sold a lot of stuff. I have one of my very favorite things tonight, and it's right back there. Woo, it's right there. So exciting. But I'm not going to sell it yet. I'm going to make you wait. I like this one too. And yes, Brayden, it's cute. Very cute. Okay, it's going to be dear candle holder. Oh dear, it's a candle holder. It's made by Star Japan. There you go. There's the sticker. It's like a hole, and the hole like had paper over it, and now the paper's ripped. But anyway, it's just like whatever. It's just on the bottom of him. He's a little deer, and he's old, and he's very vintagey looking. And he has all these flowers, a flower on his head and a flower on his side, some gold glitter around there, big fat ears, big pretty eyes. That's what he is. And then you stick your little not your votive, your taper candle right in there. Where is my candle, Carol? Do you know where it went? No, it was the red twirly one. Anyway, I guess I can't put one in there right now. But anyway, that's what you would do. You would stick your little candle right in there, and it would burn, 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 right down until it burns his little bum. And now it's the end of it. So that's what he is. He's this cute deer. And, oh, I know what I was going to say. He's got a little bit of pink on his ear right there. You see that? It's like somebody probably got some red wax on him from a red candle. And then when the wax came off, the red stayed there. That's my guess. I don't know. It wasn't me, but that is my strong guess, is that it got a little couple drips of red wax on him. So he's got a couple pink spots on his ear. But other than that, look at him. Isn't he fancy schmancy? Like, if you were a deer, you would want to be as cute as this deer, because he is wow. He really is wow. On the back, he's a lot less wow. He's just sort of like an off-white on the back. But on the front, holy jiggity, there he is. Very fancy. So let's measure him up. I'd say he's about 6 1/4. Like, he's just a little bit more than 6 inches tall up to his ear. And then across this way, he is like 5.5 inches or so. I mean, he's kind of hard to measure, but there he is. He's that size. He's the size of this. So cute, right? Let's see. He's $7. I think I already told you that, but that's what he is. He's only $7, and he's letter U. If he didn't have that pink on his ear, I'd probably charge $8. But today I'm charging $7. There you go. $7, letter U. What's holding you up? There you go. Oh, you want the letter. I want the deer. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Okay, let's see. We marked that one. Gina Marie, you doll, you. It's going to come live at your house. The dearie, dear, dear. Oh, dear, it's a deer. I didn't do a good job of keeping up with marking my thingies, my jiggeries. Okay, Jen, Jen must have left. That's silly, Jen. She noticed this when, what? Oh, when I put this up, I think it was from my Instagram. She noticed it in the background of the picture, because we had one of these a couple weeks ago that was just wacky, and it went to live at Belinda Carroll's house. Now we have another one. So this is a picture folder. On the front, it has a little spot on the corner where somebody put a dumb price tag. People, if you're running a booth, stop putting price tags on paper. What are you, crazy? And in fact, this was like a it was a sticky note. So don't even put sticky notes. If they're on there long enough, they just take a little surface off. Anyway, that's what it is. This is funny little Santa. But inside, oh yes, my friends, it's too good to be really true, but it is true. Look at that. Holy Shazam. That is the freakiest Santa I've ever seen in my life. And he's got a kid. Like, what person stuck their kid on that Santa's lap? Did somebody wait in line for that? This guy is just, wow. Holy smokes. So it says at the top, my son Joseph with Santa Claus, with Stana Claus on Christmas time. On Christmas time. Somebody wasn't a good speller. That's what it says. There you go. So does it get any more precious than this? That's about perfect right there. If you do any kind of display of crazy Christmas, this has got to join the display. So there it is. It's just a picture folder, the crazy picture in it. And where did I put it? I'm so lost in my list here. Gotta figure out a better way, friends. This guy right here is going to be, maybe I forgot to put him on the list. What did I do? What is wrong with me? I thought I saw it on the list and that's what made me pick it up. Vintage Runner, Christmas Songs and Stories. We sold that one. Cross it off. Cross it off. Oh, you guys, I'm so sorry. Okay, so we're going to just add it to the bottom. Okay, so it's going to be $12, and it is number V. I can't reach that far, Carol. I'm old. Okay, letter V, $12 for the crazy Christmas picture. Christmas ridiculous. I love it, Gina Marie. If you drew her name for White Elephant this year, you should give her this letter V for $12 on the Christmas picture. Okay. Sorry, that should not have been that challenging to sort out, but it was somehow. Okay, we're gonna do, let's do, Carol, are you sure these are what you said they were? How did you know that they were that? I didn't find them. I probably should not have sold them tonight. Okay, all right. Let's do this one. Sorry, guys. There it is. Isn't that so cute? Cat and Calypso. Calypso Antiques Cat. Love it. Oh, D. Hello, D. Everybody's popping in. I love it. Okay, so this is just a little votive holder. You put your little votive candle in there, or you could put like a tea light candle down inside of there. And it's like this diamond point glass, green glass. I want to say that one of those little diamonds is broken off. I'm just now noticing that. Dag nabbit. I guess you'll put that part in the back. When the light shines through it just right, you can sort of see that even. Doggone it. Anyway, and then it's got white metal. Oh, for crying up a stump. And the green glass comes out of the metal. So that's nice. Okay, so there's the metal part. So it's got just this little metal thing that the glass votive holds into, and you're going to hold it this way, not by the glass. And then it's got this little poinsettia down here with the gold on its tips, little red centers, and then the leaves up. Anyway, you can see it's cute. It's metal. This is all metal down here, and the bottom is metal, and the top is glass, and it's green, and it's pretty, and it has a chip right there. One of the little things is chip. So that is what you've got. You've got that right there. Right there. Okay, it's $8 and it's letter J. $8, letter J, and you get the votive tea light, pretty vintage, funky piece, letter J. This was one of the first things I bought back in, I don't know, early summer when I started this channel, and I've been holding on to it since then. It's letter J, and it's funky, and it is party, and I like it. Did you get you for V? We got you for V. Thank you so much, D. What was V? Oh, D got the picture. I love it, D. That's awesome. Who is getting better slowly? D's mom. D's mom is getting better slowly. Well, I'm glad she is getting better. That is a plus. Slowly is not great, but it beats the alternative of not getting better. Okay, let's do some fabric. I didn't iron these. You guys, I've just been so busy. You know, we were in New York all last week, got back and we had to scramble. So these are cotton, and I can't 100% decide if these are supposed to be napkins or if they're supposed to be placemats. They're almost more like the shape of a placemat, but it's like cotton, like a napkin. But anyway, it's so pretty. Look at the design on there, right? It's so pretty. I don't think they've ever been washed, except for one of them, because they're still like that crispiness of brand new. So there's 1, 2, 3, And then number 4 doesn't have the crispiness. It's still very bright and vivid and nice. It doesn't look faded, but it doesn't have the crispiness. No, it's not a hanky. They're definitely not hankies. They're like the heavier dutier cotton a little bit, like napkins. I think they're napkins. I would use them as napkins. Anyway, this one has, I think, been washed because it doesn't have the crispy. But there you've got 4 of those, and then you've got a runner. So if you buy this, put on your running shoes because you're going to have to catch it. It's a runner. How long is it? Well, it runs until it doesn't run anymore. That's how long. So there's 1 yard and then that much more. So I would say 36, 37 and a half inches ish, maybe 38. I'm sure it was probably supposed to be a round number. Anyway, this is nice and crispy and nice and fresh and crisp too. So I'm going to hold it up closer just so that you can see the red against the white, because that's where you can tell if something has faded, right? So there it is. It's just crisp and new and beautiful and fresh. So you can use it, you can spill juice on it, and you can be the first person to wash it and destroy that thing. There's from the back. So you can see that it's all printed on. It's, so it's white cotton, fairly thin cotton, white, and then all of the design is a print on, right? That's how that worked back in the day. And it says on it in the little tag, 100% cotton, easy care. Wash in cold water. There you go. That's what it says. So you got the runner, 4 napkins, they all match. They're the same design. And they got that beautiful scalloped edge, which I just find, I don't know, there's something about the way the green, the white, and then the red. It's sort of just whimsical. I really like it. Anyway, so that's what you got. You've got 4 napkins and a runner. So now if you had more than 4 people for dinner, you could supplement these with red. It's like solid red or solid white or solid green, really, too. So you just do like every other one. Yeah, you could probably do gold. This isn't like a gold, it's like a yellow gold. But anyway, that's what I would suggest is go every other place setting with one of these and then a solid color in between. So I lost these on the list. It's $20 and it's letter W. W for wonderful. That's what you got. They're very wonderful. So it's the runner, 4 napkins, letter W, $20. That's all you need to know. Your letter's right there. And whop it. Okay, let's do a little itty bitty. I think this is a toothpick holder, and it's $5. I have no idea where it was made. I don't know anything about it at all, except that it's just this cute little, tiny little toothpick holder. It's got a pretty poinsettia on it, and as you turn it around, it's got holly leaves and a piece of ribbon and some more holly leaves, and then at the very top it has a line of gold, and then it gets back around, and whoop, there's the poinsettia. It says nothing on the bottom. It doesn't say where it came from, so I guess that probably means it had to have been made in the USA, right? If it was imported, it would have to be marked. I think that's true. Don't hold me to it. Anyway, there it is. It's just a tiny, teeny, tiny little thing. So it's $5, and it's a letter P. Letter P for toothpick. That's that and the end. That's the end of the toothpicks. Okay, let's do an angel. I love these angels, you guys. I picked these up. This one also is made in Japan. Whoop, made in Japan, right there on the bottom. And it's got kind of a green felt bottom, just so that it's not going to scratch up your hutch when you stick it on there. It's just going to keep everything looking real nice. And there it is. It's just gold. And I think it's that same kind of stuff, that whatever it is, some sort of a composite paper mache stuff. I think that's what this one is. And there she is. She's just gold, and she's an angel, and she's old, and she's made in Japan, and I don't know what else to tell you about her. That's it. She's playing a little lute, or it's not a harp. It's a Oh, sorry. No, I wasn't looking at it when I wrote it. I'm looking at it now, and that's not a harp. It is I don't know, maybe it's like a ukulele. She's a Hawaiian angel, and she's playing a ukulele. She sits like this, so that she's kind of like leaning forward. There she is. Oh, so cute. All gold. Little design on her. Let's look at the back. See the design on the back of her head. I guess that's supposed to be like a halo around there, I'm assuming. And she has this pretty little hair that's just going wild in the wind. There's a lot of wind up there in the angel land. Anyway, there she is. So she is about, just right around 9 inches tall. So she's a nice little sized little angel. And she is going to be $7. She's not an expensive angel. She's cheap. And she's letter Y. $7 for the golden angel. Yes, she's made out of solid gold. It's gold, I tell you. She's worth $47 billion, but you can have her tonight for only $7. The paper mache version, letter Y. I don't know. I'm just losing my mind tonight, I guess. Gold worth thousands. Yes. Yeah, it is adorable, right? I like these things. Okay. Do you want it? Set it back there. Okay. Just try not to have me sell it again. Okay, let's do this little cup. So I don't know what the story is of this cup, you guys, but I picked it up, and I figured when I picked it up that I would probably put it in some sort of like a, I don't know, like a mix of things. But I didn't end up with a mix of things to put it in, so I'm just going to sell you this mug. But it's the tiniest little mug. Like it's tiny. I mean, your finger can go in there. So I guess you could use it like as an espresso cup, or a kid's, if your kids want a fancy cup, you could give hot cocoa to somebody in this, and then it'd be like 2 sips of hot cocoa and then whipped cream up to here. That would be about perfect. That'd be cute. Anyway, it's just really cute. So I guess probably what you'll end up doing with this is using it for display. And now I've got all my trees back there. I'm going to get a tree real quick. Hold on. Yikes. Oh, that one doesn't come out. This one comes out. Well, it's going to be a pink one because that's the one that's loose. Ow! That might not have been worth it. Anyway, you could put a bottle brush tree in there and it'd be cute, right? And in fact, if you are, I think I would put something down in there so that the bottle brush tree stands up a bit taller like that. Yeah, that's cute. I don't know about pink with a green and red mug, but anyway, there you go. It's cute. That's all there is to it. I don't know what else to tell you. It's Norcrest Fine China. That's what it says in the bottom right there. Norcrest. And it's just a cute little fine mug. It's got no chips, no cracks. It's in great shape. The color and everything on the design on the front is just vivid, beautiful, perfect. And it is $5. Oh, am I using this letter? You can't even see it. It's yellow. It's a yellow L. Yellow L. Letter L. $5 for the cute little Norcrest mug. If you have a if you do a coffee or a cocoa bar, this would be a cute little thing, as decoration on your cocoa bar with a little tree in it. That's what I think. In fact, if you had a little tree, you could put it in this toothpick thing too. But my tree's too big for it. There. How's that? Oh, look at that, a tree. Anyway, whatever. There you go. So the cup is letter L. Oh, there's a better L. Oh, well, too late. Okay, let us do, well, let's do these other mugs while we're on the subject of mugs. Let's do some regular sized mugs. So these have still some sticky residue on them because I was just at the last minute before the sale trying to get the sticker off. Sorry. So I'll scrub them up better before I send them to you. But these are in really great shape. And they've got that speckle gold. Can you see that? That is like one of my favorite things in life. Things with speckle gold are like my things. If I find them, they come home with me. It's got the gold on the handle, And these are Queen's Fine Bone China, made in England. Yuletide is the pattern. So there's what it says on the bottom there. A crown furred brand. So there they are. And they're just holly leaves and little pine cones. They're so cute. So there's 2 of these, and they're matching. They're perfect. There's no chips, no cracks. The only foul on these is a bit of the gold on the handle is worn. See where somebody's thumb was, right? All the time. So somebody used these at Christmas time. And then right here where their lips were, the gold is sort of worn off on the, right there. You can see just where their thumb was and just where their lips went. So that's what there is. But there's 2 of these. So you and a partner can share hot cocoa on Christmas Eve in the most adorable, adorable mugs. Or I could leave it out for Santa too, whatever suits you. But these are more like a normal size mug, not a huge mug. Like this is not going to cut it for me having coffee in the morning when I start work early in the morning. But it would be great for just a regular cup of hot cider or hot buttered rum, something like that. It would be just fabulous. So those 2 are going to be $10, letter K. Okay. I probably underpriced those, and now somebody's going to buy them, and I'd like to kind of keep them because I really want to drink out of this on Christmas Eve. Darn it. Shame on you people for buying my stuff. Hi, Grace. Welcome. I don't think I said hi to you yet. Okay, let's see. There goes the mugs. The mugs is done. Done with the mugs. Down with mugs. Okay, let's do the little Homeco Elf. This one doesn't have the sticker on the bottom. So he doesn't say Homeco, but he is Homeco. He's exactly like the one that we sold 2 weeks ago. I think that one went to live up in Canada with our friend Christina. I think, if I remember right. Anyway, he's got just a little bit of red loss on the top of his hat, but mostly he's in great shape. His little book, it's black. It's whatever book you want it to be. And in fact, there's no words inside of it. So you could write, "Will you marry me?" in there, and then give this to your sweetie for Christmas. And wait, or set it on the counter and see how long it takes them to notice that you're asking her to marry you. Anyway, he's in good shape. He's just little. It's a little Homeco elf with a book. He is. Oh, the lights on my tree. They are just all the colors, but they are the new ones that every bulb flashes to white. So they're LEDs. So they switch colors every few seconds, which is why it's like flashing like craziness. I was going to sell that star that's up on top of the tree. Well, right there, that star. I was going to sell that tonight. And then I put it on my tree, and then now I'm not going to sell it because I like it on my tree. Anyway, there it is. The Homeco Elf is $12. Am I using that letter? Letter C. $12, letter C, for the little Homeco Elf. He's just cute. Green and red and living in a shed. Letter C, $12. I want your silver tree. You guys, I really want everybody to believe that that is a beautiful old vintage tree, and that you should be envious of it. But I'm going to tell you an honest to goodness truth about it. I got it at Walmart this week. So it's not vintage, but it's so great. It's like the perfect height. It's 4 feet, and it's just fabulous. I love that thing. So if you want one, you can get it at Walmart. There you go. I want the star. Yeah, I want the star too. And I got it. So, so Gina Marie, we got you for C. Thank you so much. Carol, did you write that down? Did you notice it? Okay. More trash-tastic plastic. I love this stuff. Okay, that's what it looks like on the bottom. That's what's holding it all together. Then up on top, it's all these plastic holly leaves and some plastic cedar, and then these red flocked balls, and then red plastic berries. This one is just to die for. It's got a a green glass candle holder in the center, and it's still got the remnants of a red candle in there. So burn that on up, and then you can stick a new candle in there. And if it ever had a scent, it doesn't now. So there you go. But it does have a little candle, so you can just use this immediately. Straight out of the box, you can use it. And it looks to me like it's pretty complete. I mean, it's very full and nice. I love this one. This one is awesome. So this guy here is going to cost you, in order to come live at your house, it's going to be $8. And it's number 4. It is about, 8 inches across or so, ish, because it's like not perfectly round. But there it is. It's nice, solid glass votive in the center. Love that thing. Christine, it's going to go to your house. Thank you so much. Thanks for wearing Spanx. Let's do this. It is a bag of wooden ornaments and stuff. And see, you get this whole bag. I'll even send it right in, and it's in a bag. So then you can put your sandwich in that bag. So here, no, well, yeah, it's pre-lit with the white lights. So it has some white lights in there, but it's being overpowered by all the flashy ones. The flashy ones I also got at Walmart. But no, you have to add those yourself. Still, you guys, it's Walmart. Like, it's so cheap. Okay, so you get this is all mostly wooden ornaments. That's what we're looking at here. So you get this funny little elfy Santa-y guy who is running. He's a jogger. He's a jogger runner, and he's made out of wood, and he has this fuzzy mustache. So you get him. He's that tall right there. Get him. And then you get this. This guy is not all wood, but his head is wood, and his little hands are wood. He's a tiny little Santa. See him? Oh, he's so cute. Look at that. And then most of his body is felt. And then you get this teeny little Santa. Like, he is really teeny. See that? Ooh, teeny. And then he's sitting underneath this big, tall tree. I don't know the story of why he's doing that, but he is. And then right next to him, and here's the weirdest thing of all, is an Easter egg. Anyway, it's an oval-shaped present. Anyway, so that's a cute little one. You get that. Then you get this wooden rocking horse. Rock. He's got, little hairy tail and fuzzy little mane. And he is red and green. Oops, he's not on the screen. He's red and green and not on the screen. There he is. Voila. And he's a little bit bigger, like, full-size ornament size. And then you get this tiny little tree. Now, I'm assuming this tree, like, it has a spot on the bottom, like it was at one time attached to something. So if you have something to attach it to, great, attach it. But right now it's just a floating, random, extra little tree. And then you've got this funny little bird. Now, this one's not wood. This one's felt, and it's got sequins. But there it is. And it's also teeny tiny little guy, little bird. And then last one, you get this little flocked deer. Now, it's not a flock of deer. It's a flocked deer. Single deer with flocking. There he is. It's got a little bell. And it rings. Look at that. And his little scarf, which looks like a shoelace. Anyway, there he is. He's just a tiny little deer. So you got a deer. You got a bird. You got a jogger. You got a little tree. Got a little tree with a little Santa under it. Got a little Santa. And you got a rocking horse. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces all together. That's what you got. It's $15, number 2. None of them are wearing a tutu, but it is still number 2. I don't know. Does anybody like those little funny wooden ornaments? They can be in high demand sometimes in the right crowds. This is a great little set of randos. Belinda Carroll is here. Hello, Belinda. What were we were talking about you earlier? Something that you bought. What was it? Can't remember. Anyway, welcome. Glad you're here. And now Jen's back. Now that we're done talking about Jen. Good grief. What's wrong with people tonight? Not here when we're talking about them. What good is that? I'm going to sell these lights. Okay, so this is going to be, golly jeepers. These are $26. These, now it's going to look a little bit faded, and I'll explain why in just a second. But it says St. Nick lights, and there's the cutest St. Nick in the whole world right there. Oop, right, the there, right there. And then it's the lights inside. And these are the kind of lights that if one goes out, they don't all go out. It says pre-tested and fully guaranteed. Anyway, I feel like you would want to display this box more than you would want to use these lights. They're old lights, old. So they're in the original package, and that's why I'm leaving that on there, even though it's like starting to like tear away just a little bit and flap. The plastic has just weathered, and so the plastic is kind of not as see-through as it used to be when it was new. But you can see underneath there, the box is in perfect shape underneath. So where the plastic is torn away, you can see the true, beautiful, full color behind. And if you want to take that plastic off, I mean, I think when you're ready to display this, you probably do want to remove that plastic just because it's kind of grungy looking. But underneath, it's perfect looking, right? But I'm leaving it on there and letting you take it off if you want to, because I really believe that that's the original packaging. So there you go. That's what it is. And it's a set of 15 permacoat lamps. Can you see the lights in there? They're red and green cord lights. So there you go. To open, pull this tab. Pull my finger. These are made in the USA by the company called, oh, where did it go? Oh, Westinghouse. There it is, right in the middle. Westinghouse. Okay, so that's what that is. $26 for these, like brand new in box. $26, number 5. I think that's the original box, you guys. Now, on the back, see, it's like it's wrapped around, like, so I don't know. I can't promise you it's the original packaging, but it was sold to me as original packaging. It's number 5. I believe it's all sealed up. It looks perfectly brand new. Number 5, $26 for the lights. There you go. You want your number back? Okay, let's do these because we're going to give you choice. We're going to give you choice on these. There's 2 of them. 2 of them. They are exactly the same. They are beautiful Fenton glass. They are not marked Fenton. But Carol looked them up and she swears that they are Fenton. I'm saying that only because I did not look them up personally. So I have to give you that caveat. I did look up some Fenton. I just didn't find this exact, like this dark, beautiful emerald green with the gold. Can you see that gold speck on there? It's like gold glitter, but it's like, whoa, it's embedded in. But these are big and they're heavy. So they are about 7 inches tallish. They're empty inside, just like my heart. And they are big, beautiful trees with gold glitter. Okay. There's 2 of them. And we're going to sell them to you each. So if you want both, you'll have to pay double your money. The bottom on this one is perfect. So the first one is in perfect shape. It doesn't seem like the glitter comes off on you. I think it's kind of, I mean, it is rough, like there's glitter on the, anyway, I don't know. But it's not like flaky glitter that comes off. This one is in perfect shape. And that implies that the other one is not. And it's true. It is not. So this one is Fenton glass, beautiful tree. And you guys, some of these, I didn't find this exact one with the gold and the green, but some of these go for almost $100 singles. So anyway, there you go. That's that one. The second one is exactly the same thing, same tree. I'll spin it around so you can see. Tree, same size. They're both the same size, but this one has 2 little chips on the bottom, and they are on the bottom right there and right there. It's like somebody, it's too heavy and it clonked down. Now, when it's sitting down, you don't notice that. I mean, it is technically visible from the front, You see, yeah, it's hard to see because it's barely visible. It's right there. No, yeah, right there. But so when they're sitting there, I mean, you're never going to notice that, but it is chipped on the bottom. On the underneath side is chipped, so you need to know that. Where'd it go? There it is, right there. 2 little chips. Okay, and they're true chips. Okay, so that is that. So we're gonna go. Is that price okay that I put on there? These were your items, so okay. So they're going to be $25 each. They're each. So whoever puts in the number first, I'm assuming you'll want the one without the chips, and then the second one, if you want the one with chips, let me know. Okay, so the number is number 6 for the Fenton glass, unmarked. I believe them to be Fenton. Heavy green glass with gold glitter, beautiful trees, big and tall, beautiful. Oh, look at all the number 6s. Okay, so Christine, we're going to send you this one that has no chips. Can you quickly tell me, do you want both or do you just want one? Christine, I see you first. Do you want them both or do you just want one? And then we'll go to Grace if Christine does not want them both. You want both. Christine gets them both. So now you can put them one on each side of your mantle, one on each end of your table. These really are lovely. I would say you want to be just a little bit careful with this chip because it's a little bit sharp right there. So if you're going to set this on wood or something like that, you might want to put little felt daubs on the bottom there just so that it doesn't scratch. But anyway, great buy. Thank you so much, Christine. And those are going to come to your house. Okay, awesome. Love it. Okay, let's do this so it doesn't fall off. This is a little quilt piece that somebody handmade. It has, let's start on the back. On the back, it's just like this cream color, and it says, Pine Trees in the Snow, September 1991, Frankie Sessions. So whoever Frankie Sessions is, she did this thing. Frankie, maybe it was a he. He or she did this thing, and it's really pretty. And on the top, they were really thinking ahead. They put this little patch here so that you can stick a dowel down through there, and you can hang it up that way. See that? Look at that. Smart as anything. And that way it'll hang nice and straight when you hang it on your wall for Christmas. So, and really, this can be used all winter long, you guys, because there's nothing explicitly Christmas about it. It's just they're kind of Christmassy Christmas trees. I mean, they're kind of Christmas trees. They're green. They're pretty. But you could use this all winter. So I'll hold it up so you can see a little bit more closely what the trees look like. And it's all in different shades of green. Some of it's coming across a little more blue on the screen. In truth, they are pretty green. These are, I mean, there's some teal in there, but it's on more on the green side of the teal scale. Anyway, it's hand done. I'm sure that pieces of it were put together with the sewing machine as well. I'm sure it was hand sewn with the sewing machine, but the trees and stuff, all of this quilting is hand quilted. So anyway, that's what that is. It's this really, really pretty piece. I really like this one, actually. It is 20 inches by, should have measured it when we had the ruler inside of it. 20 by 14 and a half. 15. Almost 15. 20 by 15. Carol said 15, we'll go with 15. So that's what that is. And it is $20 for number 7. $20, number 7 for the quilt piece. Not quilt piece. I mean, it's a full just display quilt. It's obviously it's not going to do a lot for you on your bed unless you're using a doll bed. You could use this as a doll bed quilt for sure. Anyway, there you go. $20, number, what did I say? Number 7. Yeah, there you go. Number 7, $20 for the quilt. I like that one. Did I say that already? I think I did. But that's because I meant it. I meaned it. Okay, this is going to be a little ephemera lot. Do we have any ephemerizers in the chat tonight? Because this one is going, yeah, Frankie did good. Frankie done good. Okay, this is an ephemera lot. It's going to be, I'll just tell you the price up front, and then I'll show you what's all in the lot. It is, first of all, I'm going to find it on my list. I thought it was at the bottom. right in the middle. Ah, thank you. It's right there. So this is only $12. $12 for this ephemera lot. No, did I read that right? Sorry, Carol's correcting me. It's $10. $10, not $12. Okay, so here's everything that's in the lot. There are 4 paper coasters. These are paper. They're like disposable coasters. So there's 2 that look like this. There's 2 that look like this. And they're the same shape, but they're slightly different texture. So I don't know if they came together or not, but I put them together. They're the same shape and they look good together. So there's 4 coasters. There is this adorable card. So this is a Santa Claus is coming to town lot. That's what this is. So here's Santa Claus and he's coming to town. This is, I believe this is the front of a Christmas card. I bought it in a set of pictures, but I think it was originally a Christmas card. Just gonna hold that so still so you can see it. I think it's so cute. I looked and looked and looked and tried to find a place to put this in my display back here, and I just couldn't sort it out. So I've threw it into the lot. But it's so cute. That Santa is to die. He's so cute. Ah, cute. Okay, so you got the 4 coasters, you got the picture, you have there's 3 of these. These are sheets of stickers, like those lick and stick stickers. Oh wait, no, there's 2 of this one. So there's 4 sheets. These 2 are stuck together. They're those like labels. What was the word for that, Carol? They're not stickers, because stickers you like peel off and stick on. These you lick and stick. So those are called, what's the word for stickers that don't have sticky unless you lick them? Anyway, there's Santa and some snowman. Oh, what's happening here? Do that one. There's 2 of this one, but there you go. So they're cute. There's a little angel, a little Santa, a little snowman. And 2 sets of those. And then there's a different set. Oh, that one's falling. A different set that also has a little Santa who is coming to town, and stamps. Yeah, they're like stamps. Yeah. And they're shaped like, they rip out, shaped just like what they are. See, that rips off there. They pop out and you lick them and you stick them onto your card. And then there's one more. These ones are shaped more like stamps. So I think stamps is the exact right word. So there's these ones as well. Come on, focus. There we go. This is so cute. They're so vintage looking. And then 2 more pieces. You also get this, which is a bigger lick and stick stamp. Big secret, don't open till Christmas. So you stick this on the corner of your gift that you're going to give to somebody and send in the mail, and it won't get open till Christmas. But isn't that so cute with the Santa and the bear? And it's got like glittery, silvery stuff on there. Can you see the glittery? Glitter. So you get that. And then the big one is you get Santa Claus is coming to town, the sheet music. Sheet music. So this sheet music is not in perfect shape. It's older than the hills. How old is it? 1934. Oh, wait, no, copyright renewal 1962. So this was probably printed in 1962. It has a few little notes and things, like somebody used this music, so they wrote some numbers and whatnot so that they could get their music right. And then the back cover is just a little bit torn and folded there. So it's not in perfect shape, but the front cover is so cute. Great graphics, great Santa who's coming to town, a little bit red in the face. And there's this reindeer, and they're just a little bit crazy, those reindeer. Reindeer are a little hard to control, but there you have it. So that you get the sheet music. Again, if you don't sing, if you don't play, if you don't need sheet music, it still makes great display. It's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful for an ephemera type of a display. If you do ephemera bowls, or if you do just ephemera throughout, or set it on your piano and then let the piano collect dust, but look cute. So you get the sheet music, all those little label things, that cute picture, those coasters. You get all that for $10. And is it this number right here? Number 3. Number 3 for the ephemera lot. 333. Oh my, oh me. Okay. I don't remember what I was doing with these. Oh, Christine. Christine wants to take it. Ephemerizer. Awesome. Belinda's an ephemerizer. I love it. Okay, let me just take 1 second to look at my list here because I've lost track of what I was doing with these books. I might just save them for next week because I don't know what I was doing. 21. Oh, I see. I already marked that off that I did that one. Okay. All right. So we'll do that. Christmas songs and stories. So it's this one. Yeah. See, I threw that one on the table earlier by accident. So we'll do that one next week. Okay. Christmas songs and stories. Look at that. This is a cool one, you guys. Number 3 was the ephemera, right? And Christine got it. Okay. All right. So this is a wonder book. It's one of these kind, the wonder books. This one was from 1950. Is it 53? Where'd it go? 1953. So it says right there, 1953. Let's try again. There. Oh, look at that. Clear as a bell. 1953. And look at the pictures in here, you guys. These look like pictures from the 50s. This feels like one that you could use as, I mean, I so badly want to cut this up and use these pictures in things, but this book is worth some bucks. So it does have this one page. This is the one I was mentioning earlier. This one page where, somebody was shoved the book into the shelf not carefully. And so this page is just kind of rumpled up and bent. It's all there. It's not taped. It's not torn off, but it is ripped just a bit. It's ripped right here and then folded right there. And it's like, it's been folded since 1953 or something. But anyway, so the book has little stories and little songs, and it's all the little songs that you know. Silent Night, Little Town of Bethlehem, and then a little story. It's just the cutest book. I'm in love with this book. Spot's Christmas Present. That's that little story. Jingle Bells. So just so cute to share with your kids and then sing the songs and deck the halls. I'm skipping pages. Anyway, it's so cute. I love this one. It's in really good shape other than that one page that I showed you. The corners are a little tiny bit dinged up, but look at this. When you display it, it's just perfect. Like perfect for display. It's really in really great shape. Shiny, beautiful. I love this thing. This sells for quite a bit online because it's a live sale and because it doesn't, it has those few little goofs in it. I have it priced tonight at $18. So it's $18 and it's number 8. And it's so precious and cute. Number 8, $18 for that one. Okay. We've got just a couple left. 2 left, right? Saving my favorite one for last, friends. That's how I do it around here. So 4:30, 5:36. Ooh, we are over time. Yikes. Oh gosh. Sorry, Joni. We're running over tonight. I apologize, guys. I thought that we had another 15 minutes and I've been taking my time. So get an angel. This one says Dixon, made in Japan. That's what it says right there. It is gold. It's got this fluorescent-y green. I kind of feel like it would glow. Yeah, look at that. See? It glows like the dickens. It's just that fluorescent paint, that stuff from the 70s. It does beautiful glow. Anyway, so she's just this little angel. She's kind of had enough of everything. And there she is. And she has on top of her head a place to put a taper candle. That part's metal. The rest of her is that same kind of paper mache-ish stuff. And she has on the back of her one wing a smudge of white paint or something. And I don't know just if that would scratch off or not. But anyway, it is there. It's not that noticeable. She's gold. She's green. She's happy. She's cute. She's 8.5 inches tall. And she is $8. Number 9. Number 9 for $8. The big, pretty angel. There you go. And now, dun dun dun, for the last one. Who was it that wanted my star back there? Because if you wanted that star, you are going to die for this one. It is like a tree hugger elf, just the head, and it is a Christmas tree topper star, and it's in its original box. Now you can see the box is not in terrific shape. It's torn and been used a lot. So that's the box. But now we're going to take it out of the box because the box is opened. I mean, it's been opened and used a million times. But I want to take him out of there because I want to plug him in for you. Look at this. Ooh, it's so bright. Is he so cool? If you wait just a minute, he's going to start flashing and stuff. So it's got, well, green and orange sort of colors. It looks like a few of the lights are burned out, so you probably need to replace some of those. Sean and Elf have the same excited look. That's totally true. I love this thing. I love these elves. Anyway, when light goes onto a camera, it just looks all flashy, but you at least get the sense that it works really well and it does all these cool flashy things. That's what I wanted you to get out of that. I'm going to turn it off now so that you can see him better. So he's got, all those colored lights around the edge. There's the little elf. Now he has a little, he has a tiny little love mark, or what do you call that, Carol? Anyway, he's got a mole on his nose, little tiny black spot, and it doesn't seem to want to come off. But he's still cuter than anything. He's got his perfect little hat. He does not look faded. I wonder if he's been out of his box much. Doesn't seem like it because he's not dusty and he's not faded. He's just so cool. And the gold, old tinsel-y stuff around the edges. Anyway, I love this freaking guy so much. If I was going to ever do an offer up, I would do it on him because I bet you he is worth a gajillion dollars. But I don't have him priced at a gajillion dollars tonight. Now, the one thing I do want to point out on him is he's old rubber. And you know how old rubber has that kind of powdery look sometimes? He a little bit has that, just a little bit powdery. And it does kind of wipe off. And I don't know if you put a little Vaseline or a little olive oil. I don't know. So I wasn't going to mess around with it. But he does have just a little bit of powder. You can see that right above his nose there. Do you see that? Just a little bit of powdery because he's old rubber. Anyway, he's so cute. I love these elves. I have them all on that tree there. I don't know if you can see that tree good enough to tell, but yeah, it's all filled with elves. But there's the elf tree, little tree thing. Yeah, bajillion and two. Okay, so I'm going to give you this guy. I'm going to give him away tonight. I'm only asking $50 for him. Now, I had an offer earlier and then somebody backed out of it that they wanted to pay $75 for him because I showed him in a haul video ages ago. And somebody wanted him and I held him for a long time for her and then she never came through. But tonight, $50 for the elf light. He works. You saw that. He's super cute. He comes in his original box, which is tattery, but true. And that's what it is, $50. And it's number one, for obvious reasons. Anyway, there you go. So that's it for tonight, my friends. Them's the items. So if you missed anything, feel free to go back to the beginning of the video and watch from there. And happy to sell you anything that didn't sell. Appreciate you. Appreciate you all very, very, very much. This week is Thanksgiving, and it's an opportunity for me to just say thank you. Thank you for everybody that supports our channel, comes to our shows, joins in the chat, is friendly and wonderful and terrific. We have just loved this community and love everybody that joins our sales. I really sincerely appreciate everybody here. Those who are here just to join into the chat, those are here to buy. All of you, I love you all. So Sonia, you have that guy. Awesome. Did you buy him brand new? I'm curious how old he is because I couldn't quite figure it out. I mean, he's pretty old. It's an old box. Made in Taiwan. I don't know what that tells me. SNP, manufactured in Taiwan, Republic of China, for SNP Chicago. I don't know. Anyway, love it. I love that thing. It might just end up on my tree if nobody wants it. Anyway, thank you everybody so much for being with us tonight. Thanks for joining Kim's show before ours. And then thanks for jumping over to Joni's channel right after ours. We all three appreciate you all very much. And oh, you purchased them a few months ago and you paid 80. So there you go, friends. She paid 80. I was selling them to somebody else for 75 and I'm offering to you tonight for 50. So there you go. If you want another one as a backup, Sonia, I've got one for less than you paid. Anyway, thanks everybody. Have a really, really wonderful Thanksgiving. If you are spending it with friends and family, give them a hug for me. If you're spending it alone, I'll be thinking of you. Send me an email and a note, and just don't feel alone on Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, these holidays, you guys, that can be a hard time for people that aren't able to get out, people who've lost family. It can be a really, really hard time. So appreciate what you have, appreciate the friends that are around you, and have a really, really wonderful Thanksgiving. Make sure that you say thanks for the things you're thankful for. I love you all. Have a great week. Bye-bye.